verses together in context, who is it that Jesus is promising the Comforter to? Is it just everybody who says, yeah, I want that power in my life? Verse 15, Jesus says that he will give the Comforter to those who are desiring to obey him, who are striving to keep the commandments of God, who recognize the importance of the law of God. That's an important qualifier in there. So we must have a desire to obey God. That's a prerequisite for being filled with the Holy Spirit. Not that we have to be perfectly keeping the commands of God in order for God to give us the Holy Spirit. That would be futile, wouldn't it? Because we can't do it without the Holy Spirit's power. But we must be desiring that. We must also allow the Holy Spirit to use us. And for time, we won't look at all these verses here, but there are some fascinating stories in the book of Acts where the Holy Spirit will take one of the apostles or one of the leaders of the early church and will whisk them away to a divine appointment with somebody else. Think of Philip and the Ethiopian. There's another experience where I believe it was Paul wanted to go to a certain region and the Holy Spirit forbade him and said, no, you can't go there. The point is simply this, that the Holy Spirit uses us. We do not use the Holy Spirit. And if we approach the Holy Spirit with this idea that this is a power or whatever that I want for myself, then we're on dangerous ground. There was a magician there in the book of Acts that kind of approached the Holy Spirit that way. And he wanted that magic power so that he could put on a better show. And he was soundly rebuked for that misunderstanding.